art friends!
Hello, my friends!
Welcome to my mini little sketchbook tour, because look at this thing next to the size of my hand.
Look how small it is!
Like, this is like A5 paper, so I'm guessing this is like an A6 sketchbook.
Yeah.
And I'll give you a little peek at what it's looking like around the edges, because I tend to draw on the front and the back. It's got a studio toad on the back.
That's an inside joke.
Okay, well let's have a look-see inside.
What is the theme for this sketchbook?
Yeah, the theme, this is continuing on after my Inktober sketchbook, which I put up probably in about October.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But I wanted to do more like fantasy kind of works. This is around when I started it, and I've stamped when I finished it, so...
Oh, okay.
This sketchbook was the majority of 2017.
Are all of these coloured in? I'm pretty sure, like...
Pretty much. Oh, here's like a sword. I was practicing with like fantasy weapons.
There's a little eye on it.
Here's
Oh,
another
I remember
sword.
these, yeah.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing these.
Another little swordie.
Yeah, I wasn't too keen on that one.
Oh, look at him!
It's a little frog guy.
Oh.
Oh, my
Oh.
slug. I'm still really happy with that slug.
Oh! Why has he got 4 eyes?
Because it's a monster.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
And a yeti.
A yeti. Oh, I really like this
Another
one.
frog.
Samurai frog. He looks so awesome.
I had a lot of fun using markers in this sketchbook. Oh, I still don't like that drawing.
The potato.
Yeah, it's just a potato with a load of eyes.
I think it's so cool. He just looks so proud of himself.
It was one of those days where I'd got a new art supply and I wanted to draw with it, and I
Yeah.
didn't know what to draw, and then this happened.
Potato.
Oh, my mushroom man. I
He's
still
cool.
like him.
I like him. I like his big long beard.
Oh, and this was meant to be like a little forest spirit.
Yeah, I think it's so cool how he blends into like all of the background.
Yeah, that was my
I
idea.
think it's really cool.
Oh, that was a doodle that I did with, I think,
Ooh.
with some of the mild liners and that purple pen.
He looks very determined.
Oh, he's a monster.
Is he like a little goblin man?
You know, the interesting thing about this drawing is when we were talking about colourblindness, I put this through a colourblind filter thing, and I recognised that to Adam, the colour of his shorts looks like it's the same colour as like his skin.
Yeah, oh, isn't it? Is it not? Because to me it does look
Yeah.
the same. I was like, why is he wearing a belt? He's not wearing anything.
If we ever do another like colourblind video, we'll have to show you some of the things that we've spotted like that, because it's
Totally,
interesting.
I would love to do another colourblind video, guys. If you want to see that, give us a thumbs up, let us know.
Oh, he was meant to be like a volcano man, because I'd got like this neon ink,
Ooh.
and I gave him red hot lava abs.
Wow. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that in future. Check out my red hot lava abs.
Oh, this was meant to be a shark king.
Oh, he looks cool. Look at him sat on his little throne. He's got a starfish scepter as well. Oh,
This is when I was using like my dippy pen for pretty much everything.
it looks really. I really like him. Look at that smile.
There's a little lady.
Ooh.
It made such a splotchy looking effect here. I wasn't trying to go for that.
I like that. I think it looks really cool.
I guess it gives it a traditional look.
Looks like she spilt wine on her or something.
This was inspired by a night elf, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Just
I
by
like all the
eyebrows.
gold accents.
Yeah, can you guys see those?
She looks very melancholy.
The eternal bleeding sword.
Like, is it made out of blood? Does it just bleed its own blood? It's so interesting. Bugs.
Oh, these weird bugs
I
from the
remember
dream that I
these.
had. Oh, I was just really inspired when I woke up and I was like, I have to quickly draw these bugs.
Yeah, because Steph woke up and was like, I've had this dream about bugs. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, what happened? And you were like, they had so many eyes.
Yeah.
Like that, that's so terrifying.
Oh, and here's some bug studies I was doing.
Is that a stag beetle?
Yeah, there's quite a range of different things on here.
That's a really nice page.
This one's called a mirror spider.
Oh yeah, because he had little reflective bits
Yeah.
on his bum.
And I think they can make like the little mirror things bigger and smaller. I was doing a lot of like bug studies around this time on my Instagram.
Yeah.
And a lot of people started unsubscribing.
Oh, no.
Well, unfollowing, because I think they thought my bugs were hideous. But I had fun
Oh.
drawing them.
I mean, they're
Sorry
really
if this
sweet.
scares anyone. Oh, he actually flew into our kitchen while I was making a cup of tea.
That's a shield bug, yeah.
Yeah, we have a photo of that one that came in somewhere or other.
If I can find it, guys, I will whack it on screen.
An Orchid Mantis, I think.
Oh,
this
they're
one is.
really beautiful, like in real life.
You know, an interesting fact about this is I was experimenting with a new dip pen nib, and it dropped a load of ink on here, So I thought, you know what, I'll just roll with it and I'll make it look like it's
A Dalmatian.
a spotty pattern, but I kind of like the way it looks.
I think it turned out really, really nice, yeah.
That's one of like my favourite drawings of the year. It wasn't in my best 9 though.
Hey, you're allowed to have personal things.
Yeah, that's the thing. My favourite drawings never end up being in my best 9. A dragonfly.
We get loads of those around here, but Steph's terrified.
Yeah, I'm terrified of them in real life. I literally run away screaming when I see
They're
them.
so pretty.
Oh, I did that in a Doodle date.
Pigeon. Because we asked you guys if they were real, and apparently they are.
I think I saw one on my Twitter feed the other day.
Ooh, what did he say?
He wasn't posting content. There's a neon bug.
Ooh, fancy.
That was like one of those drawings where everything just kept going wrong and I had to keep doing things to like cover up previous mistakes, and then that created a new mistake and then I had to do something else, so I'm not too attached to that drawing.
It was a mistake. Oh.
Oh, he was meant to be a king, and I'd based him off the shape of a beetle that I liked.
Is that why he's got the funky crown going
Yeah.
on? I really like that.
And his colour palette's based off it as well.
Ooh.
I still hate that drawing.
Oh, I like the hair though. It looks like it's a waterfall like going down. I think that's really clever.
I felt like I was having one of those like art block kind of days.
Oh no. Oh, it's a crab!
Yeah, I like painting crabs.
Oh, he looks a bit cheesed off.
We had some kind of like power cut while I was doing this, and you gave me your phone light to paint this under.
Oh yeah, I was outside with like the electrician dude trying to figure out like why we had no electricity.
And I was using a chocolate box as a paint box. Oh, that's another crab.
Another crab. He's a bit nervous.
Yeah, that's another thing about me. I really like crabs.
Especially when they're nervous.
There's a little
That's
drawing.
really sweet. She
That
looks
one's-
like a little princess. Ooh. Flower crown, maybe?
Not so keen on that one.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, this is one of my favourite ones that I've done this year.
Yeah.
And that's like my icon on Twitter and Instagram at the moment.
Yeah, with your little... I can't remember the name, but those are real things.
Marimar, the little like moss balls. She's meant to be a moss ball witch. And her hair, I did it with a green highlighter.
It's so bright.
Yeah, I quite like how it glows.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Then some witch snacks.
Fungus, acorns, and tails.
I think I used some markers to like colour in these accents, and I used that Daniel Smith ink to do the outline. It's like a walnut one.
Oh yeah,
It's a
it
really
looks
fancy
nice.
ink.
It looks really naturey. I like it.
This is a little snowy picture.
With a reindeer.
Yeah, he's meant to be looking kind of stubborn because he doesn't want to move along, and she's
Well, I'd be
trying
really angry too if someone came up and grabbed my butt.
Well, that's the thing. So many people commented saying that it looks like she's doing something to his butt, and that made me sad. It wasn't meant to look like that.
Grow up. She's just trying to move me out the way.
Oh, he's a little dude.
I like his axe.
Oh, that's another one of my favourite ones of this year.
I really like this, yeah. Because it was wasn't it inspired by Japanese like fisher women, but like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was really fun doing all the studies and stuff behind it.
That crab's trying to escape.
It was fun just drawing the little fish and stuff as well.
They're just like, well, we're dead.
We did that one in a
Ooh.
Doodle day. I was practicing with
I remember it, yeah.
that manga kit that you got. Oh, here's some portions that I was doing.
These. What giant's eye? Wow, that's expensive.
Well, it's a giant's eye. You're not going to find them everywhere.
I like how that one, the cock comes out the side. I think that's really cool.
Oh, ever since I was really little, I used to love inventing potions and stuff. Oh, this one was inspired by, because in autumn, you found a bunch of acorns and you brought them back home
I brought them
for
back
me.
for you, yeah.
And then I did a drawing inspired by it.
Sweet
So
little acorn boy.
he's got a little acorn hat and like a little acorn tub.
Aww.
Here's some mushrooms, because I seem to draw mushrooms every single year around roughly the same time of year without realising.
You have like a special thing for them. You love the shape and the colours that they have.
Because my granddad was really into mushrooms, and
Yeah.
whenever we used to go walk his dog, he used to like pull me through the woods and stuff to be like, look at this mushroom, this is a rare type of mushroom. So I've learned to appreciate the mushrooms.
Mushrooms are fascinating.
Oh,
It's another crab.
he's a Celtic crab. The story behind this is that I had like a load of folders on my computer with like photographs for inspiration if I'm ever stuck. And it had grouped Celtic and crab next to each other, and I read it as Celtic crab, and the second that I read that I was like, I have to design that now.
He does look very stylish. I do like him.
Oh, he's a little girl. This is another one of my favourite ones.
The
this
outfit's
year.
really nice.
Oh, there's a lizard guy.
Lizard guy.
Because I didn't do Inktober this year, but I wanted to at least try and doodle as much as I could in October. And then everything to do with life just exploded around October, so there's not many drawings from this part out, really.
Like, the back end of this year has been intense.
Yeah. Oh, there's another frog guy.
Oh, I love it. I love how his cheeks also look like eyes. So it's like, yeah.
I never thought of that.
I really love that one.
I got annoyed at him because he's, like, in the fold of the page.
He's just sort of sneaking out. He's like, hello. Oh, that's really nice
drawing.
too.
There's a bunch of these that I never really posted anywhere. That was me celebrating my autumn pens.
Didn't you get a hot chocolate that day too?
I might have. I mean, it would explain why I've drawn.
Why you commemorated the day.
Oh, isn't that such a cute autumn colour palette? I love
God,
it so much.
swatches.
You know, I call these pens my autumn pens because the colours remind me of autumn.
Yes.
But apparently the set's actually called like a terra set or like a terracotta set, something like that.
Oh.
And someone the other day actually linked me to Faber-Castell have a set called an autumn set.
Oh, you've got to get it.
I know, I feel like I need to get it.
Oh, Frog Boy. Hey,
Yeah.
is that Brendel down there?
It is, with a little sword.
Brendel is a little medieval man. Oh.
Oh, that's another one of my favourite drawings from this year.
That's really, really sweet. I love the hair and the outfit, and it's just really sweet.
I think it's because when I was really little, if you know something about me, is that I used to really love the Rugrats, and there was a character called Kimmy that I used to really like, and I think her hair kind of reminds me a bit of Kimmy's.
Oh, I think I know the one that you
Do you
mean.
know which one I mean?
Yeah.
I think they became friends with her when they went to Japan.
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Oh, and he's a little dancer lady.
God, the outfits and stuff you've been doing are so good. I really like these.
Towards the back end of the year, I really started experimenting a lot more
It's really interesting to see.
with outfits. Oh, that I did in the doodled out of my autumn pens.
There's some off.
Oh, just some leaves. I must have just been doodling.
I like them.
Oh, another Animal Crossing doodle.
He's in Pocket Camp. Isn't he one of the guys that helps decorate your van and upgrade your van?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but I love his face.
Oh, his name slipped my mind now and I know them all. He's not Beppy. It's the other one. Ah! I can't remember.
Comment down below, guys, if you know his name.
He's a frog.
You know, when you first drawn this one, I thought he was skateboarding.
No, he's just got like those traditional shoes on.
Yeah, I thought like I interpreted the blocks as wheels, and I thought he was like skateboarding.
Like roller skates. Yeah, I guess that's cool. Oh, my food frogs. And my studio Todd.
Hot dog frog, spaghetti and meat toe.
I'm so proud of these.
Frogum, curly fries frog.
He's got like a little tomato dippy pot on his head.
And his tongue is a curly frog.
Yeah. And this part's meant to like inflate, like bubble gum.
Because he's a gum frog. It looks like he's pooped out something.
Yeah, it's because it gets stuck to your shoes.
My poop stuck to your shoes. Oh god.
This was my snowball ink, if you remember me being excited about that, guys.
Oh, it's catching it. Oh, I'm so glad the camera picks it up okay.
And he's based on, there's a dessert that we get over here called like a chocolate snowball.
Yes.
It's got like a white marshmallowy filling, and then it's got like desiccated coconut and chocolate.
And chocolate around
the
it,
edge.
yeah. Oh,
Do you
it's
guys
yummy.
have that dessert? Because I'm not sure how many people actually picked up on
It's kind
this
of
one.
hard to describe, but they're really yummy.
I used that shimmery ink on him, but it's kind of hard to pick up on camera.
He looks gorgeous.
He's a nice swatch page.
That's not gorgeous at all. Oh no!
Oh, that's my sparkly ocean ink.
It's got like the really subtle gold in, hasn't it? I
Yeah.
hope the camera can pick that up.
I think you
okay.
can kind of see it when I do that. Yeah, it's really shimmery and cool.
I like it.
These we picked up from Tiger not so long ago.
Hey.
Adam got them for me. And if you're thinking these two bottom ones look about the same, that's because they are.
Leave me alone.
They didn't write the names on it. They're like little liquid watercolour bottles, and because Adam's colourblind, he just had to try and pick which ones he thought were different colours.
Because I was by myself.
I like how you didn't ask a store clerk for help.
I'm not asking them for... I thought that these were all different. So I was like, oh wow, there's 5. Wow, that's good. Because 5 seems like a normal sort of number for a set. So I was like, oh, I'll take those. But those two are apparently the same.
Surely there's got to be a yellow in that set, but I can never seem to find one.
I'm pretty sure between these I could tell if there was a yellow.
Okay.
Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, guys.
Here's a video or two of a sketchbooks.
There's a perfect space right here for a video. Why don't you go visit it?
Am I making it appealing?
I hope so. Doodle night.
Doodle date, bye!
Bye, guys.